Hello friends, it's me Muhammad Suhail, student of first year BSc Chemistry. Welcome to E-Content Development Center of Majlis Arts and Science College, Puramannur. Here we are going to discuss about the topic the mole concept. Then we come across the topics what is mole and what is relative atomic mass and what is molar mass. So let's start with the topic of concept of mole. The mole of any substance which contain as many particles as there are atoms in exactly 12 gram of C12 atom. So do you know why we relate the carbon atom with the concept of mole? It's because the scientists decided that the atomic mass of any element can be compared with the 12 gram of carbon atom. And it's also contain Avogadro number of atoms and it's also equal to 1 mole of atoms. Then mass of 1 mole is equal to C12 atom is equal to 12 gram and the mass of 1 C12 atom is equal to 1.992648 into 10 raised to minus 23 gram. It is measured using an analytical tool which is accurate measurement can be considered with it, like molecular substances and atomic substances. Hence, the number of atoms present in 12 gram of C12 atom is equal to 12 by 1.992648 into 10 raised to minus 23 is equal to 6.022 into 10 raised to 23. That's Avogadro number. So, in the next topic, let's discuss about the Avogadro number. Avogadro number means the number of moles present in 1 gmm of any element, and in other words, the number of atoms present in 1 GAM of any element. The Avogadro number of atoms constitute 1 mole of atoms and the Avogadro number of molecules constitute 1 mole of molecules and the Avogadro number of ions constitute 1 mole of ions and the Avogadro number of electrons constitute 1 mole of electrons. Okay, let's enter to the topic of molar masses and relative masses. You know, the relative atomic mass of carbon is equal to 12 AMU and the relative atomic mass of oxygen is equal to 16 AMU and the relative atomic mass of nitrogen is equal to 14 AMU. For studying the mole concept through relative masses, we cannot touch or see or do the chemical reactions in this concept. So, the scientists decided that to convert that into the molar masses. It means in grams unit. So, the 1 mole of carbon atom is equal to 12 gram and 1 mole of oxygen atom is equal to 16 gram and 1 mole of nitrogen atom is equal to 14 gram. And it's also equal to 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 number of atoms of that element. That's also equal to 1 mole. By using this technique, we can introduce the concept of mole. Okay, let's step into the next session. The atomic mass and the molar mass. Atomic mass is the mass of 1 mole of atoms of a substance and the molar mass is the mass of 1 mole of molecules of a substance. Let me clear you with examples. 1 mole of atoms. 1 GAM of any element contains Avogadro number of atoms. For example, 16 gram of oxygen is equal to 1 mole. That's also contain 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 atoms. And next, the 1 mole of molecules concept. 1 GMM of any element can be contain 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 number of molecules. For example, 32 gram of oxygen is equal to 1 mole of O2 molecules. And another one, 18 gram of water is equal to 1 mole of H2O molecules. That's all about the mole concept. Now we are going to discuss about some important relationships. First of all, mass of n moles of an atoms of an element is equal to n into GAM. For example, mass of 2 moles of oxygen is equal to n into GAM. N is equal to 2 and GAM is equal to 16 gram. So, 2 into 16 is equal to 32. And next, the number of moles of atoms in a sample of an element. It is equal to mass in gram by GAM. And the third one, number of atoms in a sample of an element. It is equal to number of moles of atoms into 6.022 into 10 raised to 23. And the fourth concept, mass of one atom of an element is equal to GAM by Avogadro number. It means 6.022 into 10 raised to 23. So this is for atoms. And for molecules, just replace the word atoms with molecules and the GAM with the GMM in this definition. Now let's have a look through the problems. Calculate the number of moles in 32 gram of oxygen atom. We know the 1 mole of oxygen is equal to 16 and we can denote the number of moles as X. Then X mole of oxygen is equal to 32 gram. Then X is equal to 32 by 16 is equal to 2 mole. And the second problem, 6 gram of carbon atom. We know 1 mole of carbon atom is equal to 12 gram. And X mole of carbon atom is equal to 6 gram. Then the X is equal to 6 by 12 is equal to half mole. Then the third problem, 4 gram of hydrogen atom. We know 1 mole of hydrogen atom is 1 gram and X mole of hydrogen is equal to 4 gram. So by calculating this, 4 by 1 is equal to 4 mole. At last, let me ask you a problem. Calculate the number of molecules in 5.6 gram of carbon monoxide. We know the atomic mass of carbon is 12 and the atomic mass of oxygen is 16. So you should try to solve this question. Anyway, this is the last session for this lecture and I will share the PDF in the description box. I hope you have understood all the concept of this mole. Have a nice day.